Today we're going to start off with the best hairstyle that does not require any hair products, and that is this right here, aka my hair. However, it requires more work than you could possibly imagine because having to shave my head every 2 days or 3 days max is very high maintenance, folks. It's too much work to look like this. Believe it or not, it's more work to look like this than it is to be a guy who looks like this, okay? This is easier than to look like me. Now, let's talk about hairstyles that really don't require any sort of products. I know some of you out there who watch my videos always talk about, oh, I don't want to use hair products, or I don't know, whatever reason you don't want to use them. But if you're somebody who just doesn't want to use anything in your hair, aside from just washing your hair and conditioning it, then let's talk about what hairstyles will be good for that. So here is one where literally it's just a long kind of one length, some slight layering in through here hairstyles. And to me, why does this work so well? Well, because there's really nothing to it, all right? This works great on very, very straight hair. It works great on hairstyles that literally, like, even if you have some wave to your hair, just let it do its thing, okay? But the straighter, if you've got, fairly thicker hair, a lot of it, even finer hair, if it's a hairstyle that just literally hangs straight down, then you don't need any product for it, If you don't want to, obviously I can suggest 90 million products even for something like this, but having your hair all one length or slightly layered and just letting it lay naturally is something that is a great and easy hairstyle. And I would also suggest washing your hair not as often for something like that, maybe every 3 days. This way you can keep some oil in your hair, it doesn't get too dry or frizzy, and that's really gonna help with the styling as well. The next one is one that we all know about, and the famous green mannequin, the green-haired mannequin that we have here. This is an undercut, okay? An undercut haircut really does not require any sort of product. If your hair is silky smooth, straight, just like this, you've got a lot of hair, even if you have fine hair, it doesn't really matter. But if your hair is just super, super naturally silky smooth and you run your fingers through it and it does this all the time, you don't necessarily need product. I mean, the haircut speaks for itself. And even with just using one of my shampoos, even like my hemp set or my pure set or volume, any one of those is going to make your hair feel very, very smooth and silky. So if you're using right shampoos and conditioners, you're going to be in good shape. But an undercut is always a great way to go if you don't really want to use any sort of products in it and your hair just falls naturally, very, very smooth and very silky. The next one has been getting a lot of publicity lately on my channel here, and that's the flow or the feathered layered haircut. Again, this is where the haircut does all of the work. If you want to leave it longer and you do want to have this nice, awesome flow, this is from my Obi-Wan haircut video I did not that long ago, so you can, if you want the tutorial, then you can watch what I did to get this. But basically, if you have a lot of hair, okay, this mannequin has a ton of hair, and you have it layered, and you want to have that really, really nice flow, this is where the haircut does most of the work. Once again, great shampoo, great conditioner, which I have always can really solve a lot of problems, but this is really the haircut doing all of the work. And you run your fingers through it, and there you go. All right, the next one is something that you can or cannot use product on. I suggest yes, you probably want to, but if you've got super, super short hair like this, okay, and I've seen this a million times, you've got really short hair like this, maybe like a number 3 guard throughout the sides here, and the top is maybe 1.5 inches to 2 inches long the most. If you've got really, really thick hair, and if it's cut the right way, meaning texture in the haircut, that means you can go into the haircut and use just your fingers, and you can actually create style and texture just by using the palm of your hand, by adding some, a little bit of volume and texture right into here, and you can manipulate the hair that you can spike it up and do a bunch of things with it, and then there you go. However, I am on the fence with this. This is a hairstyle or hair length that you can go with using nothing, or if you do really want to maximize the style and get some texture. Even like my talc powder spray, it doesn't contain actual talc. I just named it talc. If you want to dab some of the powder on, it's really helpful for holding that shape. But if you have a super, super short hairstyle, you know, it's gonna look okay. However, again, in situations like this, with a shorter hairstyle, if you don't do anything to it, it's just gonna look like, it's not gonna look the greatest. I mean, you know, and you want your hair looking good. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, if you know, if you guys have any of these hairstyles, let me know. If you're interested in purchasing any of my products, use code YouTube20. That's YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com. And also, you know, which one of these are you wearing? And do you find that, you know, or give me some reasons why you don't want to use hair products, right? Or, you know, I'd love to know your comments about this. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.